up, guys? Welcome to another episode, you Pessy maniacs. We're here dropping heat, entrepreneur stuff, sales stuff, cool, funny things, whatever we want to talk about. We're here on YouTube talking about it. So welcome, excited to have you guys here. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I'm doing it, baby. So tonight I want to talk to you about opportunity. And one thing about opportunity, as you know, I worked for a huge company for a long time. And if you don't know, I worked for a huge company for a long time. I stuck it out with Vivint Inc. Vivint Inc. was and still is, one of the United States' #1 home security and automation company out there. Started up a solar company, sold it off, and then it emerged into Sunrun. I want to talk about opportunities with working with a big company or a small startup company. Here's really what it came down to. I've done both. I've worked for small and I've worked for big. At the beginning, I worked for 2 small companies that went out of business, and I ended up losing all the money that I had vested with them. Platinum Protection, RIP, and Pinnacle Security, RIP. Then I essentially went to a bigger company, and I spent a few years working at the bigger company learning what it took to become one of the nation's #1 largest security and home automation companies, and earned myself one of the ranks of the top 1% of the company while I was working there. And so I really learned what it takes to really build a good organization. And I thought that eventually, if I stayed loyal, I worked hard, eventually I'd be taken care of. And when the day came to write the check, it wasn't what I thought it was. It was so disheartening. I realized that I literally had made 1/10 of what was promised to me. And the problem was, the person whose name is on the front of the check, I was so disconnected from that person that literally I couldn't even get a response from them if I wanted to get a better deal. And the sad part about that is in life, so many times we work for these big companies because we like the security. But once I left Vivint and started off on my own entrepreneurship, I realized the financial security was much safer when my name was on the front of the check. Or I was working with a smaller organization where I was close to the owner who had my interests at heart rather than just the stockholders and getting a better share of returns. If you're watching this right now and you want to get to the next level of your life, look at where you're at in your business and how far you are away from the CEO. And if you're not on a text message basis with them, if there's a big option for your company to sell or go out to another level, it's not very likely that something good's going to happen for you unless you've negotiated some amazing deal. What I bring this up and what I mean to say is if you want to really try to get a lot of money or put yourself in a really good position, you want to find those entrepreneurs that start up the business and help them grow it and get on their hip and ride that thing to the freaking planets out in the solar system, man. And you want to run with that, because those are the ones that really, if you help build that spaceship for them, they're going to take good care of you. And obviously make sure you get stuff in writing, but the closer you are to the person who writes the checks is the better financially free you're likely to get. And as long as you're continuing to provide 2 things, either knowledge or bringing in income to that business, you're going to be set for life. And that's one of the biggest things people don't realize, is you get paid for 2 things on this planet. Is #1 for your knowledge, or #2, the value you bring from the marketplace to that company. So if you're unhappy with your income, realize, hey, you can either get smarter or you can go out and get more business. So if you are working as a pizza guy, you can go get more people buying pizzas, that equals more tips. Or if you're working this and you're a waiter, hey, get better with dealing with people so that you can essentially get more tips when you sell them extra food or dessert or something like that. That's what I'd say, guys, is get better at your skill set. Find a company that you believe in the leader and ride with him. And if you can't find that person, guess what? You need to become that person. And if you want to run your own business, you need to become the person that you would want to follow, and then go out and create something magnificent in the marketplace, because your gift to this planet is your business. Business is very spiritual. And if you truly want to make a difference in this earth, it's going to be lived out through your business. Steve Jobs had Apple, Bill Gates had Microsoft, Elon Musk had Tesla. Everybody's lives are better because of those guys. All these big companies, their gifts to the planet is them. Our lives are all better because of our iPhones and our Xboxes, and then our Teslas. Like, life is better because of that. What's your gift to this planet? Don't go through life just trying to see what my companies can do for me. Go out and create something. So that's what I'd say. Hopefully you guys got a lot of nugs from this. There's a lot of value in there. Personally, I've learned quite a bit. So with that being said, if you think that was value, I'm going to continue to be dropping this heat on you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on my next episode. That being said, you Pessy maniacs, see you next time. Peace.